All right, everybody, welcome back to another video from Crypto GiBBY. Today, we're going to do something a little different. Probably we're not going to go over any news, but I do want to give a cautionary tale for the upcoming bull market. But first off, we're going to go over the Bitcoin halving. As you can see, we now are 103 days approximately. This date has changed again. I think it was the 30th yesterday. So this is just an approximate date. So as we get closer to the Bitcoin halving, we're going to have a more definite date that's going to show the time frame, because it's not necessarily a specific date. It's more so it is the block number that's going to be the indication or the mark of the Bitcoin halving. And so people doing calculations and everything, they estimate, okay, well, this block is going to happen on this specific date from how the current Bitcoin transactions are flowing through the blockchain right now, through the ecosystem. So 103 days, could be 120 days, could be 94 days. We don't know, but it's an approximation. But all right, but I do want to do a correction of a portion of the video that I made yesterday. Yesterday, I showed that the rate network was 0.00003 cent yesterday. Now, I don't know if this was due to, I think it was due to, but first off, that number, that price target was wrong. Well, not price target, that price was wrong. I don't know if it was due to CoinGecko's website or if it's from my computer's in, but I think it's CoinGecko, because we're having a couple of issues on this. Well, it could be my computer though. I cannot, the charts here does not work for me. I click and it just keep going. If I double click, it stays off. I mean, it's working now, but it's still not changing. Crazy, right? I don't know if this is because of Brave browser. Let's see here. Take Brave. Well, actually, no, it was not turned on. It was turned off. So there was no tracker blocking, no ad blocks or anything was on this site. So it's just, I don't know if it's the website or my computer that's doing this, but but regardless, we have another platform I can use. It's give me no problems. It is CoinMarketCap. But, you know, so that's what I wanted to say. That the price on CoinGecko was wrong. It is at 1 cent, not 0.000001, something like that. That's what I wanted to do a correction from yesterday's video. But we're going to the price today. And today's market, everything just fell off a cliff today. I got up this morning, do the video, which I wish I could have got done last night. That's my plan, to do the video at night, but it didn't happen. The hours just, oh no, it didn't. There it is. Why is it? What's going on here? So it looks like, no. Is this, okay. Okay, so that's messing up. I'm going back to CoinGecko because I think CoinGecko will probably show it. The cliffs just disappeared. Okay, CoinGecko shows all the cliffs. Everything just fell off the cliff here. Everything. Only thing that did not was stable coins. Even Arbitron, it looked like it's still up, but as of right there, you see it did fall off a cliff because they had such a huge gain. That's why it doesn't look like it. But with this falling off a cliff, this actually leads me perfectly into the topic I actually wanted to talk about today. I wanted to tell you guys that if you are going to be in this market for the first time, if you're going to be a hodler, basically, if you know what a hodler is, it's a holder. But a little history. Some years ago, I forgot which platform it was. People was always talking about hold, 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 as in buying and don't sell. And one person mistakenly put, instead of spelling it HOLD, they made a second put HOLD, and it just took off. It stuck. Matter of fact, if you guys see, I don't know if you guys can see, but at the very top here, at the very top up here, that's my avatar. It's HODL. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But, okay, so going back to what I was saying. If you tend to be a hodler, if you want to be a day trader, if you want to be a long-term trader, however you plan to do this, guys, please remember to understand, research, and develop an exit plan for this upcoming bull market. Because one of the biggest mistakes you can make is the same thing I did in the last bull market, which was around 2021, 2022. 2020 to about 2022. I let all my bags increase, and then I just kept holding and holding and holding. I did not understand. The next thing I know, everything just started decreasing. Okay, I'm still holding on. It's going to go back up. It's going to go back up. No, it didn't go back up. It fell back down. And so now I've been sitting here waiting for a couple of years to try to recoup the losses. No, let me rephrase that. To regain the increase I had in my bag. Now, everything that I have bought in the past, I did profit off of it, but nowhere near like the profits I had in that time frame, because I held on to my assets too long. I held on as they all decreased. So they're up, but they're not up by much. Now, I do have some things I did buy during that cycle that are down, but overall I am up a little bit. But it just all balanced out. But it's just, I held on too long. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how this happened. Okay. So, as you guys can see, first I'm going to go to this is the Bitcoin chart here. Now, I'm going to start off in a small time frame, then I'm going to go out in the macro and show you guys exactly why. So if this was a chart here and the price went up all the way to here, this was a good time somewhere up here to sell. Sell up here if you're a day trader, if you're a technical analysis person who can read the data and the charts and everything, you sell up here and you just wait until the market comes back down. Now, this is a day trading chart. This is a daily chart. A couple hours, 7 days. That's what it is. We go to the daily chart. So this is one full day of prices for Bitcoin. As you can see, like it was just walking on some land here. The next thing you know is a cliff. It just fell off on a cliff. A lot of people today, they lost a lot of money. I'm not going to go into the full details about how it happened, but they lost money. Well, I'll just say a lot of people had longs and they got liquidated on their long positions, especially in margin trading. That's why I don't really mess with trading too much. I don't understand it. And I especially don't want to do margin trading, because margin trading is that you borrowing money to trade. So if you borrow a substantial amount of money and you lose the trade, you're going to lose your assets. So basically what it is that you have to put assets on the platform that you margin traded on, and you borrow against those assets. So if you put like $1,000 of Bitcoin on a platform, you can borrow probably like maybe 1,200 or so, or maybe even more, depending on how the platform how much they allow you to borrow. So, but they platform have a formula or something calculation that if the market, if the asset that you buy with the borrowed money, if the assets you buy with the borrowed money decreases by so much, they literally liquidate your account. And that means that they close your trade and they take the assets out of your money that you put on the platform that you use to borrow, that you use for borrowing. So some people lost everything they could have. But, that's one of the reasons I don't really margin trade, because I don't understand it. I'm not going to risk my money that way. Why? Because I got burned years ago by trying that. I lost probably about a good little bit of pocket money, but yeah, I thought I'd dip my foot into it. Nope. Not unless I fully understand it now. But moving on. So we're going to move on to the next chart here. I'm going to show you why. So I got back into crypto around 2015, 2016 timeframe. I think it was probably around, let's see. I think I got into around crypto when it was probably around $500 or so, I think, 2016. I'm brand new to crypto. I had exposure to trading and everything, but I didn't know too much about it. So this was a price around $600. It went up when it got up to about 1,000 or so. That's when I made my huge mistake and I sold. And then it went up to 20,000, all the way up there, close about. But, so I didn't have much of a bag at this time. But then I started accumulating all this time. And then this is when I really fully understood the whole dynamic between the difference between a bear market and a bull market. I started to see my portfolio just increase. I'm sitting like, wow, what in the world? So I'm just sitting all happy and everything, and it increased. Then, then it fell down here. I said, oh man, I got then I seen it go back up. And so this was my mistake here. I seen it go back up. And I just like, okay, well, it's going to go back up again if it falls down. It fell down. And at this point, I was expecting it to come back up as well. But it never did. I was expecting to come back up to these levels. It never did come back up. So let's go back. Let's zoom in a little bit. So I held on, and my bag just continuously decreased. So at this whole time, I've just been holding on to the assets that I own, trying to just wait. After this is when a time frame I started a little bit of understanding about. I technically did not lose a trade because I did not sell the assets. My assets just lost value. So I'm trying to wait for the value of those assets to increase again. And that is about to happen now. We are now in this part right here. Can I draw on here? No, I cannot. This area, let's go back a bit. So from this point where I'm at over to going to the right, basically all of this right here, that's the beginning stages from right here to here, just about. We're about to see a significant gain in the market. A lot of people is predicting, so this is the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin is now at 42. A lot of people are predicting Bitcoin to go over 100K this cycle. Probably 200K, 300K. And some people even have a price target of 650K. $650,000 per Bitcoin. Now, if that's the case, if it does happen, regardless of what price it gets to, guys, please make sure you develop an exit plan. Take profit. Don't hold on to everything. Sell off some, get you some profit. And if you want to get back into a market again, when the price drops down again, do that. But you do not want to be like me. I held on to everything. I didn't sell nothing, basically. And all the value of my assets decreased. So take profit. And when I say by take profit, is that say if you had, let's just say for example's sake, you had 10 Bitcoin, right? Which is a lot of money at this point. Sell when you expect it's at the top or it's closer right there, you see it's a lot of money, sell a small portion of it, just start selling a little bit. And what that'll do, it would make sure you have money in your pocket so that when the prices does drop down again, you at least made some money. Like I said, with that money you can buy more, or you can put it in the bank, or do whatever you want to do with it. But that's just the main thing. Don't hold on to everything forever. Make sure you always have an exit plan for your investments. All right. So that's going to be it for today's video. I just wanted to make a quick video about my cautionary tale and make sure you guys have an exit plan. But, with my videos, I have a couple of things planned out for the future. It's going to take a little bit of time to develop and come up with the content. So guys, I do want to thank you all for sticking around to the end of the video. Please come back again, check me out. If you could throw a like, comment on the video, subscribe, and also share the video to your friends and family or colleagues or whatever. And on social media, it will help out my channel tremendously. But again, guys, this is Crypto GiBBY, and I do want to thank you all, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.